so I don't want to get caught out. Kia Niro, full electric car, really nice spec. I'll do a little bit of walk around in there later. Car's here for Gtechniq Ultra. We are, my company is called Top Wraps Limited. We are a detailing wrap and PPF specialist based in central Birmingham. We have the Gtechniq region for central Birmingham. So customer's brief was to check for see if it needs any correction work. So far I've seen that it doesn't. A very new car. I tend to correct cars, or at least do a single stage, but this customer wanted to, if possible, avoid those costs. Being such a dark grey, they don't really show up much difference when you give them single stages, so I understand. So, order of the day, what we're going to do now, I'm just going to move this film to a time lapse. So I'm going to decontaminate down the paintwork, do a full paintwork decon, get it inside, dry it down, and get it coated, give the interior a little bit of a clean for the customer as well. So we'll go from there. Also at some point I'll do a little bit of an information on Gtechniq Ultra. Obviously it's a 9-year ceramic, fully guaranteed. I think there's probably a lot of people that are sceptical about that lifeline, but it is a proper guaranteed scheme. You know, it's, I've probably coated, I'm going to say, up to about 60, 70 vehicles at this point with Ultra. So I see them back quite regularly, and it's a fantastic product. So I've got on my own car, and it's just fantastic. It's actually a sand-up product, so if it needs to be removed, you have to sand, correction or compounding work won't remove it. It's extremely durable coating. Anyway, enough waffling, let's get on with this and we'll go from there. Peace. Now the car is fully prepared, it's been washed, decontaminated down, dried. For drying, firstly actually before I go on to this, all the products used are Gtechniq pH neutral products, no acidic products. If there is acid in them, it's natural acids like the citrus foam, which is obviously got tannin, as you can hear, citrus. Drying the car down, I use a combination of my waffle towel, and obviously I've got vehicle dryers that are hook up with points around the workshop where I can dry the vehicle off. We want to cut all abrasion or touch into the paintwork as much as possible. Paint is a really nice finish from factory, very orange peely, which is kind of in line with what I see today, but there is no real swirling or marring to mention, which is what you should expect from a new car. Is that always the fact? No, it's not. So this one's looking pretty good. We are going to be layering up Gtechniq Crystal Serum Ultra. This is a professional product. I think what is really important to note with ceramic coats, they stop etching, they stop birdline etching, or should I say not stop, but they certainly help them not etching the clear coat. So birdline droppings, acid rain. I mean, you can pretty much throw paint. I'm hoping that doesn't happen to anybody, but if paint lands on the car, it can be jet washed off a lot easier or removed a lot easier. Obviously that doesn't apply to the plastics and the rubbers, but this creates a really slick layer, chemical layer, that bonds to the clear coat to make it really durable. Expect your cleaning intervals to drop down significantly. It's just a great product. In terms of the aesthetics, this adds intense gloss. So if you think of a wax, and they give that wet look. That's what these ceramics do, and they're obviously semi-permanent. So this one is a 9-year ceramic, and I'll move you over to the information board so you can just have a quick look at some of the benefits. It's only available at Gtechniq Accredited Detailers. You can go to the Gtechniq website, and there are many of us dotted around the country. As I've said before, I am Birmingham Central region. So I'm going to go through, I'll show you how to apply one square of this, and then the rest of it I'll show you at the end when it's done. There's no point me filming the whole process of me doing this to the whole car because you'll be bored livid. But those are the main benefits. It's absolutely fantastic product. One of the ones that I sell the most of. Obviously I do a lot of PPF work as well, so I do that for Lamborghini and Bentley. I've been Gtechniq accredited. Sometimes I overlay it with Halo, which is their specific PPF product. Some customers ask me to overlay it with Crystal Serum Ultra. So, fantastic product. I'm going to move you over to the board and we'll go from there. Let's see what you think. Now, I've turned off one bank of these lights because it does mess up the camera. So, let's have a look to see if you can see this. The camera isn't flickering. It is a little bit. But this is Crystal Serum Ultra. Not sure if you can see this, but basically, yeah, these are the key points. So you can see this actually splits into 2 layers. So you've got a softer base layer, and then it splits to a 10H layer at the top. As I've said before, this is a sand off. So if this is applied wrong, it's a sand off only product. Awesome, really awesome. I apply a lot of this. Okay, so before the ceramic can be laid to the vehicle, we need to do panel wipe. So the panels, we need to remove any grease, any sort of waxes, anything that's on this paint. I would imagine there is very little, but this is not a step that you miss. I use either Car Pro Eraser, U-Pol, or I've got some Gtechniq panel wipe. Car Pro Eraser is one of my favourite, really gentle. Gtechniq stuff is very strong and it will burn the paint if you take a little bit too long with it. So nice and simple process. Put the primer, spray it on, and simply we are just going to remove. Evaporates really nicely. Continue on this for the rest of the vehicle. Again, I apologise for leaving this bank of lights up. They're extremely strong, and they play with the camera's lens. It kind of flickers. If you've got to have a look at some of my other videos, it flickers. So really simple. I'm going to go over the rest of the car, get this done, and then I'll show you how to put Gtechniq. So this is how Ultra comes presented. Beautiful presentation. Again, not available to the average consumer. I will use my own pipette. It just comes with its own. I extract the ceramic or resin, place it on a pad, so a soft cotton pad like so. So it'll be primed first, and then I'll show you how to apply it now. Okay, so applying the product. Ultra is one of the more difficult, probably the most difficult one I've come across. So this is how we do it. Very small squares. So like so. You fill in the square. Go back the other way. Most importantly, you end the section in the direction you want the water to fall. And that's it. So what I'll do now, I've got 2 cloths, brand new, always new cloths. I throw them away after each use, or use them for scrap, and you contain your square, making sure that there's no over push on any of the panels. You wipe off like this, like so, and then what we do is use the second buffer, again brand new. Make sure there's no over wipe. and we're just going to do those small squares across the complete vehicle. So it is a long process, probably take about 4 hours or so.